Welcome back to Have the Oyster, where this episode we're going to be cooking a spicy sausage pasta recipe from the book Midnight Chicken by Ella Risbridger. In this recipe we have 3 red onions, some butter, olive oil, 6 sausages, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, some red wine, some rosemary, a teaspoon of chilli flakes, Parmesan, a penne style pasta, some double cream and seasoning. First thing to do is to put a teaspoon of butter and some olive oil into a large dish pan and then start slicing your red onions as thinly as possible. Once the butter is melted, start to add the onion slices into the pan, and you're going to want to cook these as slowly as possible for at least 15 minutes, but I tend to cook this for a little bit longer so that the onions tend to slowly caramelize down and break down in the pan. While the onions are caramelizing, you can go and prep the rest of your ingredients. So take the sausages and chop them up into 6 equal parts, and then start to grate the Parmesan cheese, about 100 grams, maybe a little bit more for the top of the pasta. Also tend to keep the Parmesan rind and some rosemary to put into the sauce to add depth and flavour. And then everything's ready to go and put in the pan when it's ready. Now you see the onions are nicely caramelised and broken down. You then add the sausages in, and then you're going to cook these for 10 to 15 minutes or so until they're brown all over. Now that the sausages are brown, go ahead and add the 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, and I always suggest to then rinse out the tomato tins with filling up half the tin with red wine to wash out all the extra tomato, and then pour that into the sauce as well. Once the wine's stirred through with the tomatoes, add a teaspoon of chilli flakes into the sauce, along with the Parmesan rind and the rosemary sprigs, and then stir that through. I'll then tend to leave this on simmer for about half an hour to 45 minutes to let everything really break down. The longer you leave it, the sausage will start to break down a little bit more. And then when you're about 10 minutes away from serving, start putting some pasta on the boil. We're then looking to season with salt and pepper to taste, to add a bit more depth to the sauce. And then you add about 2 tablespoons of double cream and about 100 grams of the grated Parmesan from before. You want to make sure that you leave some Parmesan to the sides for serving, and then stir through the cream and Parmesan until the sauce is this delicious orange colour. At this stage, try and fish out the rosemary stalks and Parmesan rinds if you can find it. And then once the pasta is al dente, pour into the sauce and then start to stir through as much as you can. The penne pasta will want to get the sauce throughout the tubes to make sure that the sauce is covered inside and outside of the pasta shapes. and from there you're ready to serve. So make sure you grab the Parmesan that you saved from before, top the pasta sauce with a sprinkling of Parmesan, and then most importantly, top up your wine glass and enjoy. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content.